Hello, everybody.
Oh no.
Welcome back, Jin, to the stream, and we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna be playing some EverQuest 1 because I've been having itch for it, and everybody I normally play with on Friday has had other things come up and cannot, so we're gonna relax with this tonight.
I will not be playing. I am downloading it, but I will not be playing. I am playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink right now.
The itch to play this game was too great. I must play. Gotta first talk to everybody. Consider I gotta give me arms. That's right. Cat is apparently being insane right now next to me as well, so if you guys hear something going to shit, that's what that is. That. Hey. And I've played too much of this tutorial.
You know it well now.
It's kind of going through the rounds.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk to you just yet. Give you weapon. Accidentally, I did. Yeah, that almost was bad. Tiny ass mushroom. Hey, Piero, welcome
Fuck
in.
you, Piero.
Oh, person.
Fuck you indeed, Piero.
I guess I should actually watch your stream, but I'm still downloading EverQuest. I don't want to mess my
Hey,
download up.
you don't have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody else watches it. New character.
That's fair. Yeah, no.
You didn't have to fucking agree, man. New
My God,
character?
that's your
Yeah, this
enemy.
is. That's true. Jin is my mortal enemy who we're just casual friends. Yeah, it's a new
We're
character.
not really friends. We hate each other.
We do.
Yeah.
That backpack. Uh, okay, yeah. Yes, this is a new character. Have a hard time picking what class to play, but Jin helped me talk it through, and I'm going to be pretty much giving Berserker a try. It kind of matches my class fantasy that I like.
Well, and it also has the tools that you would be missing with any of the other characters.
Yeah.
So you've got a snare, and you've got stuns, and uh, you've got some party utility buffs, which people like, and it's high DPS.
Yeah,
It's squishy, but I mean, it's not much squishier than a rogue.
yeah, which is somewhat of a downside, but it's not horrible.
Yeah. And you could buy like defensive AAs and make them fairly defensive compared to what they start out as, and they can kind of tank for a little while, like up into the 50s maybe. After that, it starts dropping sharply, but so does if you're playing a rogue. So
Yeah,
the only reason rogues can be air quote better tanks is because they get a few more like escape abilities that make it so they can drop aggro easier later on. But Berserker's going to have more like actual defensive abilities where you can reduce the amount of damage you're taking. Not very many compared to like an actual fighter, like warrior or something. But you're going to be doing a lot more damage than a warrior.
yeah. I got to read my
And it'll
works
be fun
boost.
watching enemies' health bars just chunk.
Oh yeah, I got to read
And
my
I think,
works booze closet and got some popsicles. Not half bad, but they take forever to freeze. That's like booze popsicles, like boozy otter pops and shit. That's awesome. Go ahead and continue. I'm sorry. Kill Cobalt Infiltrator. Cocktail popsicle I just ate, like the margarita. I can't imagine that being too great, but I also don't like margaritas that much. Let's see. There we go. Blasphemy. It's why. I mean, it. Tequila's awful.
right. I'm not much of a drinker. When I do drink, I always avoid tequila because it always makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
And then again, you're talking to somebody who also doesn't drink beer because like hops and stuff make me sick. So
Same. But I love hard booze, and tequila's awful.
yeah, I've had a good mezcal before. I like the smokiness that a mezcal can bring flavor wise, but I can't drink a lot of it.
I don't drink beer because I can't taste it. That's an interesting problem.
Yeah.
But most of the beers I drink, I just taste hops.
Well, I taste hops, and I think I don't know. I could be allergic to it. I don't really know, but like I almost instantly get like sick at my stomach from beer. Like one beer, and I'm sick at my stomach.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the hops or something else in the beer that I'm allergic to or something. I might not be allergic to it. I don't know why I get sick at my stomach whenever I have beer. But I can handle like My favorite's Bailey's. I like Bailey's.
You ever drink Baileys from a shoe?
No, but I really do actually like Bailey's.
There's nothing wrong with that. Baileys is fucking good.
Yeah. I kind of like Kahlua too. Oh man, I bought this bottle of Bailey's for like $40 at the liquor store um, for Christmas. It was a Christmas special Bailey's, and it was like almost like s'mores or something, and it was so good.
Nice. There's a if you ever want to give Jaeger a try, there's a spiced Jaeger that is quite delicious. That is not as harsh as normal Jaeger.
I don't like Jaeger because I don't like licorice.
It's not as harsh, so that's like why I strongly recommend it for anybody that like wants to give Jaeger another try. Get
Yeah,
the spiced Jaeger. It's very good.
nice.
Bitter comes in two ways: too bitter to taste anything, and nearly flavorless. I can understand that. A lot of beers just taste like hops to me.
I just I've had beers. Most of them taste absolutely horrible to me. I like I don't know. I know it's an acquired taste that people get that they like the taste of beer after they've acquired the taste of beer, but I can't get to that point because I can't drink enough of it to not like get super sick at my stomach from drinking it. And
Yeah,
it's not necessarily the taste. The taste isn't great, but it's not the taste that's making me sick at my stomach. Like I'm legitimately start throwing up very quickly after a beer and a half, where
yeah,
I can drink a whole bottle of Bailey's and be perfectly fine.
yeah. I'm the same way. Half a beer makes me want to puke, but I can sit down and chug almost any spirit like nothing else.
Yeah. Well, I might not be able to anymore now that I'm almost 40, but I mean, come on, when I was younger.
Don't say your age, man. That makes me feel old too. I'm not
You're
far
younger than
behind.
me.
Not far.
Whatever. I say almost 40. I'm like, I'll be 38 this year.
Tried Jaeger. It's okay, but I'm not a fan of licorice. I don't get the licorice taste. It's I'm not a fan of
See,
licorice myself, but it's like Jaeger's delicious.
no, it tastes like licorice to me. I taste it real strong.
Man. I also have a shit palate, so I'd be the first to
Yeah.
admit that.
I'm also one of those people, I don't like Fireball because it tastes too much like cinnamon for me. And I like cinnamon, but it's just too much cinnamon in a Fireball.
Yeah, I'd fucking hard agree there.
I like Kahlua, but I don't drink it as much as Bailey's. I'm not a coffee person, so I don't drink a lot of coffee.
That qualifies as a super
Kahlua
taster. Well, I mean, you work in a kitchen, Piero. That's your fucking job. You make weird food, and it sounds delicious and looks delicious.
is.
Like, if anybody watching, if you go to the community Discord, which there's a link down below, you can go to food porn and see the shit that Piero makes, and that's why he has a specific button to say "fuck you, Piero," because he makes us hungry.
I know I'm a mod on the community Discord, but I haven't looked at it in a couple of October
That's fine.
of last year. Oh god, it's changed so much, and there's so many things that are popping up saying that I need to read them. I am not reading all of those.
Thanks, but it's something you're born with. I have more taste buds than normal. It almost doesn't seem like a good thing.
I gotta start scrolling through food porn to catch up. Oh my god, I'm so far behind.
The bat. Okay, you know what? Hide corpses.
Okay, yeah. Yep, yeah, that stuff looks good. Okay, some of it looks good. Some of it looks questionable. Like the Jaeger pops. That's a little questionable. Most of it's fine. I saw I was scrolling through real fast and I'm like, green pops? Oh god, that's a bottle of Jaeger. Jaeger pops, that sounds terrible.
Jaeger. Thanks for the earpuffs are just a pic I found online. Aw.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you didn't make those then. That looks disgusting.
How dare you?
But only just because I hate licorice so much. I'm a fudge maker. I make candy for a living. I still can't stand licorice.
No, that's fair.
You would think somebody who makes candy for a living would be fine with licorice because it's all over the place in like artisanal candy shops and stuff, like the place that I work at. And no, I don't like it. I've even had salted licorice, and I've had high quality licorice, and I just don't like it. And I don't even like red wine. It's very flavorless to me, you know, like the red licorice that doesn't even have actual licorice in it. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah. Alright. This asshole.
I had one lady come in about a year, just about a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year ago. Um, she wanted to know if we would do custom fudges. We don't, but she wanted a custom fudge with black licorice in it, and I like, no, I'm not gonna make a licorice fudge. That sounds horrible. The smell in the shop would be overwhelming and bad. We get asked for some really weird things too. Like the most frequent thing that we get asked for is a dark chocolate fudge. I don't understand how these people think that thing that can happen. Because you can't really make dark chocolate fudge. What differentiates dark chocolate from like a milk chocolate is basically the sugar content of it. And fudge is sugar and butter.
Yeah.
So I use a dark chocolate to make the fudge. And I couldn't put any more chocolate into the fudge than I currently put into it. Otherwise, the texture would completely change, and it wouldn't set up right. Um, and it's not even a dark chocolate. It's a chocolate liqueur with absolutely no sugar in it. You cannot. There's like zero sugar in it. It's just cocoa or
Yeah.
cacao or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. And it we can't. There's no way to make a dark chocolate fudge because your fudge is sugar. I make 20-pound batches of fudge. Of the 20-pound batches, 2 pounds is butter, and about 16 pounds of it's sugar, and about 5 cups of chocolate for a chocolate fudge, and like 2 ounces of vanilla flavoring. Like, there's no way to get more chocolate in there to make it an air quote dark chocolate.
How was that attitude?
But I mean, there's really not. If I put more chocolate into it, it's not going to set up right, and you're going to have this horrible mess that's not really fudge-like anymore.
Well, could you put, like, maybe a ganache on top or something?
I mean, yeah, but then you just got chocolate-coated fudge, which we don't. The way we do it there, we can't sell it like that because what we do is we make 5-pound loaves, and then we slice off pieces of it. So you'd have like a small rim of fudge on the outside, or chocolate, dark chocolate on the outside of the slice. You
Ah, so
know,
you guys don't do like the sheet, it's more of a loaf.
yeah, we loaf it. So I make 20 pounds and I put it into 4 or 5 pound loaves per batch, and then we slice the loaves like we sell it either a half pound or a full pound. So you slice off a half pound, put it on the scale, and wrap it up in plastic, put it in a box, and give it to the person, or
Hmm,
a full pound. So.
that's not bad.
Hmm.
The Piero says, last time I tried to make fudge, I accidentally made caramel. That's impressive.
Yeah, if you cook it too long, yeah.
Right, that's a corpse. There's too many people here.
Really, fudge is all about temperature control and humidity. Um, and temperature control throughout the whole process, but humidity during when you have it on the table. So, like for a chocolate fudge, you want to get it, um, keep the heat on until it's at 135 degrees Fahrenheit, not 100, 235 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you want to turn off the heat. And this is if I'm using a big copper pot. So if you're not using a big copper pot, you might vary differently. But that'll raise it up between 235 and 240. And then I take it, turn off the heat, take it and pour it out onto the table um, over marshmallow. And then I put vanilla over that and I pull the bars away and I start mixing it together. And then I'll add the chocolate, which I usually melt in the microwave after I get all of the um, sugar mixed in with all the marshmallow and the vanilla flavoring. And then I'll mix all that together. And the mixing part is important to get all the sugars broken up so that it doesn't like turn into big crystals. You want to keep them in small crystals. And I'll keep working that onto the table until it starts to solidify, and then I'll work it into loaves. You want to keep the temperature in the room at around 68 degrees, and you want to keep the humidity as low as possible. The higher the humidity is, the longer it takes to set up. Um, but it's all about temperature control for fudge for the most part. As long as you can do the temperature control, you're fine. So a candy thermometer is pretty much a necessary thing. You don't actually have to stir the fudge, at least with the recipe that I use. The recipe that I use is really simple. Um, it's we make a base that we use for all of our fudges, and I take um, 4 pints of the base and about 16 pounds of sugar and 2 pounds of butter, and I put it in the copper pot, and I turn on the heater, and I just let it sit there until it gets up to temperature. You don't have to stir it or anything. And the base is made out of 9 liters of water, about 36 ounces of caramel, a gallon and 4 pints of milk, and no, I'm sorry, a gallon and 2 pints of milk, and about I'd say 20 pounds of sugar. And you
Damn.
stir that up, and that'll last. That'll make a whole lot of fudge because I go through one of those a week, and I make uh, on a busy week I might go through two of them or one and a half of them, but um, I make about 80 pounds of fudge a day. So
That sounds pretty good.
during a busy week, so that'll make a lot of fudge. But you can just adjust the ratios if you want to make fudge. It's really really easy to do, and you can do it at home in a different kind of pot as long as you have a candy thermometer and don't mind stirring a whole lot. And when I say stirring, I'm not saying stirring while it's in the pot, heat being heated up. I mean stirring after you take it off the heat to make sure that the sugar crystals don't get really big in there. Because otherwise, you're going to make something closer to like a rock candy. It won't be smooth, creamy, or soft. The sugar crystals will just grow and become hard.
Yeah. You're not far, Piero. Piero says, do you work in Michigan?
No, Missouri.
That's a. Why would you guess Michigan, Piero?
I don't know.
plate. I can't wear it. Damn.
Yeah, you just get chain as a berserker, but that's all right. Chain's pretty good still, and you can still get chain that kind of looks like plate, especially if you're playing a boss here.
Yeah. I worked in Michigan for a month. The island they had me had a ungodly amount of fudge shops.
We have quite a few around here. It's a tourist town, so I mean, and it's a tourist town for old people. So I mean, yeah, we got fudge shops. There's like 4 or 5 in town, and a couple like scattered outside of town. And then there's a big fudge place in Missouri itself. There's Uranus Fudge in Uranus, Missouri, which their commercials are all poop jokes.
They're fucking hilarious, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Every other store on the strip was a fudge shop. There were fudge shops of the same name across the street from each other. That's
No, that's pretty funny.
fucking Starbucks with the fudge.
No, so I work at sort of like a resort um, that does like it's got like a hotel and they do shows and they've got an arcade and a water park and um, like a pizza shop, a gift shop, and a clothing store, um, miniature golf, laser tag, indoor miniature golf, all different kinds of stuff like that. And I work in the candy shop, and I'm just the fudge maker. So, um, and I'm the only fudge maker that's there, and it's the only candy we actually make in the store. Or the rest of the candy that we've got in the candy shop is like we buy from somewhere and bring it in.
That's cool. Mackinac Island is weird. More fudge shops than restaurants. Yeah.
That's not surprising. Fudge is so easy to make, and you can make such a good profit on it. Because okay, I, I probably shouldn't say this, but I make like $14 an hour, and I'm only part time. And one batch of fudge with the prices that we sell it for is like $300 because it's 20 pounds of fudge, so it's $300 of fudge because we sell it for $14.99 a pound. Um, and the products that we use to make it don't cost nearly that much. So they're making a huge profit off of me for making the amount of fudge that I make. I'm making $300 of fudge an hour, and working like 6 hours a day making fudge, working 4 days a week. So
Yeah, that's not bad. As long as you get the people coming in and buying fudge, which, I mean, it's crack, apparently,
yeah,
in the Midwest.
yeah. Well, and we only make 8 different kinds of fudge, so it's not like and I have all the recipes memorized. I had them memorized after a month. It's not hard to do, you know. So it's a really easy job, and I really like doing it. And considering before that I was doing that commercial diving thing, which didn't really work out too good because my health went downhill.
Yeah, but, I mean, props to you for that. I wouldn't fucking do it.
Oh man, I loved it. It was great going down, but then that gallbladder thing made it so I can't dive anymore.
Yeah, but man, all the shit you showed me of that, I was like, nah, I'm good.
And doing construction underwater while blind
Yeah, nah.
and connected to basically a life support system that could fail at any moment.
Not to mention just, the C diff. That's fucking great.
Oh
Just
yeah, no, that's not C diff. That's P diff.
P diff.
C diff is a infection in a hospital. P pressure differential is a real scary thing.
Right, yeah, that's sorry. I go into hospitals too much, so I got them mixed up.
I know. I again used to be an EMT, remember? So
Yeah.
I I understand. I've done too many different kind of jobs.
Yeah, but that's cool, because now you got, like, all these crazy-ass stories.
Yeah, EMT, commercial diver, worked in a cash vault at a theme park, saw bales of money that were the size of like a hay bale, but were like $100 bills.
Man,
That was crazy.
I would have a panic attack seeing that close to money like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Used
see
to work
anything,
as
but
a
as
main
you
home care person for mentally handicapped people. That one of my coworkers got his finger bitten off by one of them. That was fun.
Jesus. The Piro says it's basically solidified sugar, very addictive. My dentist and doctor disapprove of me eating it. I mean,
Yeah, nobody should ever eat fudge, but guess what? People do it anyway, and I I make money for making it, so why not? But nobody should ever eat it.
nobody should eat a lot of things
And
that
here's the thing:
Americans have.
I can have as many free samples of fudge as I want while I'm at work. And you would think that after working at a fudge shop for long enough, you wouldn't want to have fudge. No, I still want fudge, and I still get free samples of fudge. And I'm not even fat. Like I'm a little overweight, but I'm not by any means fat. I'm like 5'7" and like 172 pounds.
Oh man,
So
I wish I could be under 200 pounds, but I think that is a pipe dream. Too fucking big.
all right, I will be right back. I need to go find some Tums. I've got some heartburn.
Okie dokie. My goal's only 250. Man, my current goal right now is just get down to 350. 350, I'll be the size that I was when I left high school, which, still overweight, but I was also a few inches shorter, and I'm definitely more muscular than I was then, because I wasn't doing a whole lot of manual work.
Tums have been obtained.
Huzzah!
Yes, much better now. No, it will be much better once they dissolve in my mouth.
Thumbs are
Right
kind
now,
of...
I've got like the heartburn burps, and man, those suck.
Oh yeah, but with the chalkiness of your Tums, though.
The Tums really do help.
314 now, I'm getting there. Nice, congratulations. The lowest I've been was about 380, but because of everything that's going on, I'm back up to 400, which I'm pissed off about. But
Yeah, but well, part of that's the testosterone stuff,
yeah,
and part of it's the fact that you have a lot of muscle, dude. Your body's just built with a lot of muscle.
I know. That's why, like, being under 200 is not feasible for me in any
Yeah,
form.
you'd have to lose a lot of muscle mass just to get under 200.
Okay, so people are camping the queen.
Yeah, queen campaign.
Talk to Maddock and Hobart. Because Raz finished the... I did that. Clean the vermin nest. I did that.
But for me, either my internet's going bad because of my download or yours is messing up.
I'm gonna say yours because you got kind of robotic.
It's mine then.
maybe that quest will just never be finished. Here, Footerwing, doing that one. Good Faulaire and the Slave Revolt. They're in here. Oh no, yeah. There we go.
I think it's interesting with the EverQuest tutorial that there's always a different path that different people take depending on their experiences with the tutorial. Like the Slave Revolt and the Goblins and the Captains, and then back over to what's his name?
Yeah.
Past the lock guy, and then like everybody does them all in a different order depending on what they're used to. I usually I usually do the goblins first, I think, or among the first once you get out past like the queen. Um, but not always, just because they're like some of the lower level ones. I'll kill like grunts around the area and warriors as I see them,
Yeah,
and
because
then
you
I'll
need
start.
so many warriors.
Yeah,
Oh, Piero says one tablespoon of baking soda and a cup of water will get rid of heartburn.
it does, but I have chronic heartburn, so I actually take a medicine that's supposed to get rid of it daily, but I forgot to take it today, so that's why I have it. And Tums are my like go-to. I have a very good supply of Tums on hand, and it gets rid of my heartburn pretty quick. It's already pretty much gone, and I only half dissolved in my mouth, and I don't chew them. I just sit there and suck on them until it goes away.
Nice. I can't help but chew them. They're so fun to chew on.
Yeah, but I don't have teeth.
That's true. You did go through that personal hell of many people.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could just gum them until they're little tiny pieces, but that would hurt my gums too much, so no thank you.
Where's your sense of adventure with that one?
Uh, I left it somewhere else, and I don't intend to pick it up again.
It's okay. I don't like it.
I just, bleeding gums, not my favorite thing.
I ran out of Tums. I keep baking soda in my pantry.
Yeah. I I'm never gonna run out of Tums because I rarely have to take them, but when I do, I've got like 6 bottles of them sitting around ready, just in case. But I take omeprazole, um, which I take doctor prescribed omeprazole for chronic heartburn. I just sometimes I forget to take it, and then I have to take Tums.
Hmm. Oh, I can't wear that. Even for my class, anyways. Alright.
I'm
Can go get
wondering
him.
how you're liking Berserker so far. By the way, I know we aren't high enough level to have any of the abilities yet, but
It's pretty good so far. Ooh, that might be something I can use. Nope, it's plate. It's not bad. I definitely seem to be hitting super hard, but I'm also getting hit really hard.
mm-hmm.
I didn't expect them to be this squishy.
Well, they'll be less squishy as you get more gear and level up your defensive abilities, but I mean, it's about at this level, it's about as squishy as a rogue.
Yeah.
It's just you also take a little bit longer to kill than a rogue at this level
Yeah, because I don't have my
because
double
yeah,
or triple attack or anything like that.
yeah, and you're kind of stuck with your really slow normal attack speed. That does change later on, but for a while you're like that.
Yeah. Level am I? 5. Okay, one more level.
Yeah, it's 6 or 7 when you get Fury or whatever it's called.
Oh, really? I get it that early?
6 or 7 when you get your multi attack button that you'll hit every however many seconds it is between. But you can also put it on auto. I think you can auto it.
If I can auto it, that'll be hilarious. This isn't the way I wanted to go.
I think it might be 7. Of course, it could have changed. I haven't played Berserker in a long time. They could have upped it to like 9, but I think it was like 7 or 8 when you got the thing.
I thought level 20 is when, like, everybody got their, like, good skills.
No, most of the melee start getting their stuff earlier. Like Monk starts getting different kicks and punches at around the same level, and you'll. I don't think you get your good summonable axes until later, like a little bit later. But you have one right away. Starting at you have like one right now. I know that much.
Yeah, I do have one, but I can't use it because I don't have a Berserker trainer here. It's coming over here for
Oh no,
something.
it gave you a skill point in one of them, so you could still use it. You just have to have the components in your inventory. That's why I told you to buy components in the plane knowledge and put in the bank.
Oh, because the thing I saw was saying that I need to take this book to.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
no, I
a
could just
book.
straight up use it. Okay.
Yeah,
And if I
yeah.
just
So and then
go.
that'll go into your alternate skills, like how you get like to elbow strike and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is Alt C. I go S.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at that. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
and they'll go into your ranged slot, and then you can. Yeah.
Not take it. Oh, no, that's 10. So you might be able to make something out of 10. This one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Way better.
Nice.
Hey, Dust, thank you for the hugs. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How was your stream? Did you win ducking and goosing? Or did you get goosed in your duck?
I may be a little quiet because I'm just about to start into like a boss arena, so.
Oh, no. You do your thing. I may pick that game up eventually. Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, because it's the
Oh.
you have to have the relink on the end, otherwise it's the mobile gotcha game thing, which, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a boss fight. It's
Good
like
luck.
remember that one that I showed you that was like the centaur horse thing?
Yeah.
It's like a different version of that one that's purple instead of green.
Huh.
Oh, he's got different moves. Some of them are the same, but some of them are different.
Well, don't get splat. Let's see. Spirit Weaver. I can get that down in the pit. Oh, that was way faster with this new weapon. Holy crap.
Yeah, weapon speed's a big thing. Like, um, with two-handed weapons, you have to choose between hitting a lot more often or hitting harder, but much more slowly.
Yeah.
And for Berserker, typically at the higher level, you'll definitely want to do like hitting harder because you'll have abilities and clickies and stuff to hit fast with those, and your auto attack speed won't matter. But at the lower level, fast but not as heavy hitting weapon makes a big difference for a Berserker.
Yeah. Got a minute here. Let's. This. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. I want. There we go. Go to Dustpaw. Go check them out. They are cool.
Nice.
What if I put
Now I can
you
upgrade my
in
weapon again.
Better not take a shit. Do I look ridiculous enough yet?
That is a very old clip.
Oh boy.
Ow! Oh, that was a new move.
Chin, I told you not to get splatted.
I I didn't get splatted, but it still hurt a little bit. I actually had to use a healing ability instead of dodging.
Hey, I'm level 6, and now I can lose experience.
Yay, but you're closer to getting your cool ability
Yeah.
that you
Oh,
can just auto and never have to touch again.
I did gain Frenzy 1.
You got it at 6? I thought it was at 7. But yeah, 6 is good too.
Frenzy also seems to be going auto already.
Did you auto skill like slash auto skill frenzy?
No, I have kick auto skilled.
It shouldn't auto skill frenzy then. There should be a button you can put on your hotbar and click to use.
Yeah, I have it. They're both triggering at the same time.
Huh. Are you sure it's triggering or is it? I think frenzy and kick are on the same cooldown timer, so you're kicking instead of frenzying. I think.
Oh,
I
that
think if
would
you do
make
slash auto
sense.
skill frenzy, you'll frenzy instead of kick.
Okay, yep, now use Frenzy instead of kick.
I mean, if you were using a monk, it works the same way. Like when you start getting your kicks and punches, their kicks all share the same cooldown timer, and the punches all share the same cooldown timer. So you can only use like one at a time.
Yeah. Oh, I should go back up and get the other quests and get the new weapon. Yeah.
At lower levels, you're probably better off using like swords because they usually have faster but lower damage than at higher levels axes and blunt weapons do more damage but are slower.
Yeah, but I'm only restricted to either what I find or what I get from turning in the weapon metal. Because I go to that one
Right.
guy and I give him the... just got some iron I can give to him so I can replace my bronze weapon that I just got. And the iron weapon should do a little bit more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frenzy is actually doing damage now. Nice.
Nice.
17.
It'll still miss sometimes, but
Oh yeah, that's not a
when it
problem.
hits, it's nice. Oh, that's right. I forgot to change my sigils around. Do that.
Quest from those guys. Let's get my weapon. They sell to him. Might be weighted down. Yeah, I'm getting there. Always. Wow, I've already made a couple platinum on the starting zone.
Yeah, it's not too bad to do. Like, if you get the bows and the backpacks from the barrels and stuff, you can make pretty good money in the starting zone, actually.
I wasn't even doing that. I picked up a bunch of crude defiant items that are selling for a platinum and a half.
Oh, that works too.
So that cancels. can't I destroy these? And get rid of these because I don't think I will ever get training in bows and arrows.
I don't think you can use any ranged weapons, unfortunately. Other than your axes. Your throwing axes are basically it. Now, you
Yeah.
can still do some pretty decent damage with the throwing axes, but
Yeah, I just
really they're more for utility.
had a bow that I thought I might use eventually.
Yeah, you're going to want to keep your range slot filled with your axes. Even if you could equip a bow for stat points, you're still going to want to put your axes in there for utility.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see if Gloomfame is up. Those guys have stopped camping it. Yay! Spider!
Nice.
Poisoning the shit out of me!
Do you have a healer merc at least?
Yeah, I got a healer merc.
Yeah, you're fine.
Maybe. It just blew a quarter of their fucking mana on me.
That's probably because they might have been reapplying puffs, or they were focusing on getting rid of the poison, which isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, I might win this before they run out of mana. Oh yeah.
You get a good couple of flurries in there, and you'll be fine. You're just so used to playing tanks, you're not used to how much damage DPS takes.
Yeah, or how much damage they pump out. Jesus. My defense went up to 10.
Yay!
My offense is 35.
Yay!
Anyway, no rectophobia goes to Hobart. Got my hat.
Yay, hat!
The captains. I thought there was a quest in here for me to kill goblins.
There should be one from one of the people.
Maybe it's the other dudes down by the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the level 4 plus. It should be over there.
Yeah. All right, that looks like another boss fight arena.
Good
What
luck,
am I fighting
Jin.
this time?
Red centaur thing.
No. Looks like I'm fighting a purple ice wolf.
Hmm. There it is. Ooh. Same dude.
Ooh, that's a cool full burst. I got my current party setup. The full burst thing is called Tide of Chaos, and it summons like this big black orb inside the boss.
Nice.
Okay, that was the best line I've ever heard for a boss fight.
Oh, what was it?
This one guy that joined us for the middle of the boss fight said, "Ice confetti. Does that mean the party's getting started?" When the boss started to do its ultimate move.
It. That's insanity. Well, this is nice. I can out damage something healing my target right now.
Oh yeah, Berserkers do good damage.
I probably can't kill the main bad guy in here. That's fine.
You might be surprised at how good their damage is sometimes.
Well, I'm just more like, what was it, Kenshin, the demon in here? He
Oh yeah,
hurts real bad.
Depression. Yeah, you can't. You could get him at like level 9, but like he's hard even as a berserker or any DPS. He's really hard,
Yeah.
even with a healer.
Oh yeah, it was hard with my warrior when I did it, but
Yeah. It'll be easier with the Berserker, I think, than the Warrior, probably. That was another great line. One of the characters said, "Get ready to dodge," and another character said, "Dodging is for puppies. Attacking is for wolves."
all right there, buddy. You want to maybe take it down a notch with the booze and rage?
No, this guy's like specifically like made to be like an over the top, like wants to fight, wants to die in battle character. So like it totally fits his personality to be like that. I just the one thing that I like about this game that I didn't realize until later on is I really like the banter during the boss fights that the characters have with each other, and it depends on who you have on your team and stuff like that, and it's really good.
Nice. Wonder if Dragon's Dogma will have good banter in combat other than what they've had in one.
Well, one's banter wasn't that great.
No, but it was still entertaining enough.
Yeah,
But supposedly they made him not as insufferable.
well, that'd be nice.
But at the same time, I wouldn't mind them being insufferable again, because it's fun for me.
Well, I think the nice thing about this game is so far I haven't heard a line repeated for in-game banter for because it's always based off of whatever mission you're doing or whatever boss you're fighting.
Oh, that's cool.
So combat batter or banter it hasn't been repeated so far, which is nice.
It's not every half minute they're going, Harpies arisen!
Yeah,
Wolves hunting packs!
exactly.
I'm glad I finally beat that game. That was a good game.
I still haven't beaten it. I've never even gotten that far in it.
Oh my god, you should. It's pretty good.
I know, but the thing is, none of the combat classes interest me other than mage, and mage is terrible at the start.
I mean, Mage is probably the most useful out of all of them.
Yeah, but at the start, it is really difficult. Like, just getting used to all your different spells and how they're different casted and how weak you are at the beginning as a mage. It's just not a really good starting experience as a mage in that game.
Fair. Yeah, I think I started as a warrior to start my playthrough and switched to mage and sorcerer to get the buffs I needed and went to Mystic Knight, which is magic and swordplay, which is really good.
Yeah, but I want to when I play that game, the type of fantasy that it is that I want to play mage when I'm playing that kind of game.
Oh yeah.
And so one like the pure mage subclasses or classes or whatever, and that is difficult in the early game to stay that way. I could switch it out and do something easier until I get to the point where I could handle it, but in the early game, it's difficult.
Yeah. And not until you get like a better array of spells when you can handle most anything coming at you.
Right.
'Cause ice and lightning were really handy, and then what was it? Fire is just an all-around good,
Mm-hmm.
but freezing things and then being able to shatter them, oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah. And in the early game, you basically have fire and I think lightning. It's been a while. I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah. And your basic attack is just garbage. But, I mean, it'll kind of always be garbage. It just
Yeah.
takes planning with your pawns to figure out what you need to protect you.
Right. Oh god. Another new this is like a boss fight like arena thing, like it's just boss fight after boss fight after between cutscenes and very short sections of gameplay. And now I'm fighting a full version of the lava boss, which was the hardest one for me to play so far.
Huh.
Like I'm not good against the lava boss.
Are you like at the end of the game now or something?
Do what now?
Are you like at the end of the game now or something? Because that sounds like a
No,
boss
because
rush.
there's 12 chapters in the game, and I'm only on like chapter 10.
Wow.
And that's not even like the end of the game, because it's kind of like Monster Hunter, where the game actually begins after the story is done.
Yeah. Yeah, Frenzy's hitting like a truck. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I figured you'd probably like it. It only took me how many years of you playing EverQuest to finally convince you to try Berserker out?
Well, no, I think one of the first characters I ever played was Berserker, but we ran through so much stuff, it was hard to get used to it.
Maybe. I don't remember you ever playing Berserker. I always remember you saying, "No, I want to play Warrior."
Yeah, well, at the time I wanted to tank, and then I realized tanking is insane in this game.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
mean, it's
moving away
not
from...
bad, but it is.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm moving away from tanking a lot of games now because, like, with Final Fantasy XIV, people do not deserve me tanking for them because they're all assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be a common thing anymore, unfortunately.
Which is unfortunate, because I really liked tanking in 14. It's just, people get weird about, oh, you're taking way too long to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but I would like to press more than two buttons. Can I do that? No.
No, you're not allowed.
So now, to have fun, I play Black Mage, which is brain off good fun time, or I go Dragoon because I want to get super sweaty.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Okay, now I need to find captains, and where's Slave Warden? Warrior, that'll do.
God, I suck at this boss. I don't know its moves good enough yet. I've only fought it like once, and this is like the Uber version of it. And my party members keep going down, and I keep almost going down.
Jesus. So if you only fought it once, is the uh, reuse of bosses pretty common, or?
Yes and no. When I say I've only fought it once, I mean like, so it has Monster Hunter style missions that you can just repeatedly do.
Yeah.
I fought it once in the story, and I don't have any Monster Hunter style missions for this boss, so I haven't gotten to fight it in any of those yet. So I fought it once in the story, and that was it so far. And it was my hardest one in the story, just because of the boss arena. You can like fall through the floor, and you can get hit by these big lava waves, and it's just rough.
Hmm.
Ah, and the timing is difficult. And right now, I keep respawning inside this place where I. Ah. So, like, I fell through the crack. There's a crack in the floor where you can fall straight through into the lava and then it respawns you
Yeah.
if you fall through it. I got stuck in the spot where I would fall and respawn and immediately fall again.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, so that was rough for a little bit. And I just died for the first time myself. I had to use a revival potion. You get one revival potion per fight, so that's rough. It's almost dead. It's at 16% health. %,
This might
8,
be bad.
7, 3, 2. It's oh, I got it knocked out. Okay, it's dead. I got it. I won.
Nice.
I didn't have to use any healing potions, but I did have to use my revive potion. You get a limited amount of potions and stuff per fight that you can use.
Does it like auto
It's not.
reset them
It's
for you?
Yeah. It automatically resets them at the end of a fight,
That's good.
and it refills them. But you get a certain amount that you can use in a fight. You don't have to buy any from the shop or anything like that. You just get them. There are like Monster Hunter style decorations that can increase the amount of potions that you get, but I'm not using any of those because I haven't really. I've used throughout the whole game maybe 10 potions total.
Huh.
It's not a hard game. Of course, I'm playing on normal difficulty. There's a harder difficulty, which would be more difficult, obviously, but um, it's even then, from what I understand, not terribly hard of a game. It's not Monster Hunter hard, that's for sure.
That's good. Alright.
The worst thing right now in the game, like the thing that annoys me the most about the game, like the rest of the game's really good except for this one thing, and it's the fact that making money takes a long time. You make a decent amount of money playing the game, but the costs for upgrading your gear are so high that um, doing just the story and doing one mission completion each of all the side missions that you can do from the mission board um, gets you enough to basically upgrade one person.
Jesus. I guess it would make
Um,
sense if they have all the stuff on the back end of the game.
yeah. So, and it doesn't start out like that, but it gets like that pretty quick because just like upgrading your weapons and everything costs a lot of money, resources too, but also money.
Yeah.
The resources are easy. I'm getting plenty of those, and I'm getting plenty of mastery points to spend. so that I can keep my 4 characters relatively decently like in skills and upgrades and stuff like that for the mastery point system. But um, your weapons have levels to them, and you have to like un or like break your weapons, not break them. Unlock higher level versions of your weapons. So like your weapon starting out can go up to like level 10, and then you've got to spend money and monster items to get it to be able to go up to like level 30, and then you have to spend these resources that you get plus money to upgrade it to level 30 because you unlock the potential for it to go to level 30, but it's not actually level 30 yet. So you're going to spend all these points and resources to get it to level 30. Then you got to unlock going from 30 to 50, and then spend all the points in it to
Oh,
get
so
it to 50.
it's a whole bunch of compounding down onto itself. That's yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds annoying.
It's not bad. It just takes a lot of. I have plenty of the resources. It's the money that's the issue.
Yeah.
Cause like, okay, let me pull up the blacksmith and I'll tell you what I'm working with here. Um, I've got. Let's see. Well, I don't have anyone that's unlocked right now. Maybe I can unlock hers. So to uncap my tank's weapon is going to cost 7,000. I've got 12,000 right now, so I'm going to uncap it. So now my max level went from 50 to 75. So if I go to level up weapon, I have more than enough crystals that I need to do it to get it to level 75. But to get it to level 75 cost 21,400, and I have 5,000 left. So it's just the money cost is not great.
Yeah.
Now you can sell monster drops and sigils like the decorations basically. So it's just I like to hoard things, so I've just been using what money I get from killing monsters and completing missions
That's
rather
not
than
bad.
selling any of the items that I might end up needing to use later.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you're target farming for stuff, it would be good to do it that way. But you could also
Yeah,
just, I mean, target farm if it's easy enough to do. I don't know how hard it is to do in the game.
right. You can definitely target farm based off of like what mission rewards you get from the missions and everything. It's again the money that's the hard part. I could get the resources back by just selling the items and I could get the money for it, but I don't like selling things that then I have to go farm them again later.
Yeah.
There are item drops that you can get that just automatically will sell. They're not worth anything other than money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's like these pots that you can hit, and sometimes they'll pots will be kind of like a mimic like thing that will drop a lot of money when you kill it. So I go around smashing all the pots that I can find. Of course, if you're paying attention, you can see the pots blinking at you that are going to be the ones with the slimes in them
Yeah.
that drop the money, but I smash all of them anyway. Because coins drop from smashed objects.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you got your flurry and you've got your axes. Other than getting new tomes for new axes, which you'll have to get from the tome vendor guy or the Berserker tome guy,
Yeah.
you won't have much until you start getting AAs, so nothing really more until like 50. for the most part.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah. Don't forget to get your weapon when you get out of the tutorial from the stupid easy quest in Crescent Reach.
You know, I did that one time and it bugged out and I couldn't get anything from it.
Huh. I think I've had that happen a couple times too. It does that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not a huge upgrade of a weapon, so it's not a big deal if you don't get it, but like if you can get it, why not?
Yeah, there's no reason to not get it, but it's just annoying.
Yeah. I think for the Berserker, you get a
Is
two-hand
it?
blunt weapon, so you can start training two-hand blunt if you do get it. If you don't, not a big deal.
I thought it was a two-handed sword.
Mm,
Eh, doesn't matter.
I think the two-handed blunt weapon's actually better ratio, but this two-handed sword would hit faster, so I think it gives you a choice between them.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to get going to bed. I wish you and your stream all good night.
Good night, Jen. Thanks for
But
hanging out. We'll play
yeah,
sometime.
I'm gonna leave EverQuest downloading and we should play sometime together.
Yeah. You can heal my
I
ass while
will.
I beat the shit out of things.
Yes, I do like playing the cleric, and a real cleric instead of an NPC one will be able to keep your berserker alive a little bit better.
Yay! Everybody say good night, Jen, and fuck you, Jen.
Yeah, fuck you too, Rook. Good night, everybody.
And like that, he's gone. Rerk, I suppose I should take my meds so I can breathe again? You really should, Piero. You shouldn't be neglecting that. That's important. Gotta keep up with your ABCs. Always be killing. Gotta wait for the fucking dude to spawn again, and then I can kill him. Spawn out of here. But man, it does feel really good to play this game again. I've been having an itch to play this, and this is scratching it really well. Pretty happy. Jesus, everybody's here. Welcome back, Piero. Do you live? Or have you become undead? I'm gonna compete with all these assholes for this fucking monster. Not sure yet? Alright. Just to let you know, I am usually the resident lizard man, so if you are dead, you will become food. No one likes me in their parties. Let's see, 2 more wardens, 3 more captains. That's gonna be a hard one. Somebody go to the jail and do that. I don't know, it might taste like meds. You should find another meal. Let's see, if you taste like meds, that just means you're healthy. I mean, it's like, how do you give a dog its medicine? You gotta wrap it up in some meat or cheese, put it in there. The way you do it with the lizard man, you just give him something heavily medicated. My frenzy's doing no damage again. No. Shit, I don't think I'm gonna win this. I need to do the most damage to this thing, and I don't think I'm gonna do it. Rerk, come back to Horizon and help me farm Gil. I need another 4 million. Yeah, but for me to do that, you also need to help me farm up a bunch of Gil. Yay. I'll give you 200k to the 4 million. That's not enough. I know how much it is to gear up a character in Horizon. I don't know, I'll get back into Horizon at some point. I did actually kind of have a couple bad experiences in Horizon that kind of set me off from it. Like, couple elitist people going, why is your build this way? Why are you doing it that way? You suck. How dare you? Oh, how do I do common language? Need 2 mil for Bard and 2 mil for Thief. Ah, okay, so I can do this. Full detach, highlight, cat size. Yeah. Eh. Try talking to the dude, but I cannot. Wait, you have a thief, so shouldn't you have an easier time getting the mill? You just need to play the thief. This guy must be butthurt or something, because that's a long-ass paragraph in the wrong language. I need to the captain. That's not how that works. Eh. So Rising does did annoying things, like changing the way it works from retail. We reverted it to the bad system that seems to not really work well. So you don't get extra things from drops, and stealing doesn't produce anything useful. That's brutal. Yeah, majority of my leveling was I was doing Dark Knight Thief, just because I can kind of SATA with Dark Knight, which I thought was hilarious. But nobody likes that. Everybody keeps asking me to do Warrior, and I said I don't really want to do Warrior, and they call me dumb, and then I need to be a tank because of a Dark Knight. I just got pissed off. Slave Wardens now. Oh, buddy. Also, because I made the executive decision to make all of the NMS drop the settleable gear, so they are camped at all hours of the day. It's not worth the time. Yeah, I mean, EverQuest is kind of the same thing where there's tons of bots that are just on timers that'll log in, kill the mob, loot it, and then log out. And then they run for weeks like that, so it's impossible to get it. People are dumb. I played Pride of the Dark Thief. The only reason he lived was because of SATA. Right? Dark Knight SATA is hilarious to me, because that is just the biggest of slaps. But no, I have to be the backup tank, therefore I must roll Warrior, and if I don't, I don't get a party. And I can go fuck myself. Back here. And aside from that, a guy can only do so much fishing without going insane. I like fishing. Fishing is fun in MMOs, but I can really only sit down and do fishing for maybe 2 hours at a time, not the 7 or 8 required to make money. You're just playing the economy is not great for my sanity either. Because I will just undercut everything just to get it moving. And even if I don't undercut, I will be undercut tremendously. I think one of the items I had for a long time up on sale was selling for about, I don't know, 1,000. And then the next day I come back, it has been popping off at 200. So I dropped down to 200 to try and just match the price of things. And then it's selling for 60. And at that point, that's the price I get for vendoring it, so I just vendor the crap out of it, walk away, come back, it's now selling for 2,000. I just... no. Yeah, they do that, annoying people. I'd be fine if, like, the prices were a bit more stable. But the problem is the prices are never stable, and they are just so volatile at all times. Which, I mean, great, good economy to have it volatile like that. I don't have the time or energy to keep up with it. I know exactly fish for Gillenware, I cook the fish. Yeah. And, you know, my thing, I like blacksmithing, but that is the most unprofitable thing to do, is just go out mining. Sure, I could sell what I make, but I'm wasting more money buying more items to go mine and getting shit. And you want to talk about camp spots? Fucking mining is awful. Ooh, new weapon. Alright. That's real good. Alright. But I need to go sell. We're gonna go sell. I really don't understand how anything makes gil. Everything seems to be a loss. I think the real money is just in the mats. People want to do some crafting, and then they'll do crafting and think it's cheaper than buying stuff off the auction house, when really that's the cheaper price because everybody's crafting. And when everybody's crafting, everybody's purchasing all the mats off the auction house, so that's where the profit's at. You just want to pump out mats because those are farmable. Okay, this is gonna take a bit. Can't use it. Can't use it. So many items are just worthless. Hey, you gotta do this to me. You just because. Sweet slave warden, I need to kill you. This is for the gobos you have enslaved. Heads or tails? Alright, before we choose, what is this for? You don't tell me which is which, but... Talk to Hobart again. You picking what I'm gonna redeem? Oh, man. Heads.
¡Trinca llega!
Alright. I won't say no to that. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Again. Got boots. Alright. His heads. Was tails a squat? Well, I'm glad I picked head. Alright. I need to go grab my Jaeger. I'll just take a shot at the fucking fridge. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry to keep you guys waiting there for a minute, but I took 2 shots just because I want to be nice. And it was delicious, thank you. There's no better care package than telling your favorite streamer to drink some Jaeger. Babushka energy. Alright. Some babushka energy then. God, that is so loud. You can make Rerk strong like ox. Or maybe lion. I want to be strong like Baba. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, where is it? Here it is. Boom. Okay, destroy the lurking, find the egg. Ability. I also got a candy bar that I'm gonna go snack on. It is a Fruity Pebbles candy bar. They're quite delicious, and I absolutely recommend it. Shit, I'm level 10. Nice. Oh, I got dodge and disarm now. Nice. Disarm's a great ability. It can drastically lower somebody's DPS. Let me see some plotting Discord. Ignore that. Oh no. Oh no. I should really get a picture made like that. That'd be great. No, he's summoning more dudes. I gotta get these guys off my mercenary, which kind of sucks, because I don't really have a way of doing that. No, get off my healer. Excuse me. Ooh, that tastes like some good Jaeger. The smallest little buttons. You know, I did actually ask somebody, how much would it cost to draw Rerk as a pillarman? But, you know, Rerk sized. Never heard back from them. A little upset by that, but yeah. It's an idea that I do want to visit sometime. Other dude down. Now I can start working on you. That's a plate item. One day I'll disarm him. Yay! Yeah, take that, take that. I'm gonna let my healer get some mana back. Oh, cool, he disarmed him. Yeah, now they do, like, nothing. Supposedly, back in the day, you could disarm something and, pick up its weapon. Oh, there's two of them. Great. No, don't be healing him. That's rude. You're next, Mr. Spirit Weaver. Now you die. Made me mad. Ooh, locksmith, I need you. He doesn't have a weapon. Yeah, I can still train my disarm on him, I think. Yep. Even though it failed because he has no weapon, still trained it up. Take that, turned into scout. Nope, you do want to fight. Damn it. Yeah, Jin was right. I pump out damage like nothing else. It's quite enjoyable watching these guys get chunked for 20% of their health every now and again. Ah, disarm this guy too. I will take no damage and you will die. Mwahaha. Okay, the Kiko's here, dude. Now I have glooves. Fully decked out. Hey, Croman, how is it going tonight? How was your thing? Hope you're doing well. Just got back home? Nice. just doing some chill ass EverQuest 1. Because you're not the only one that bailed tonight. Alright, where is that fucking egg? There it is. Give. Yay! What is that? Golden Warden Ranger Bird. Oh, can't use it. Let's see what we can sell. Oof, sorry about that. Don't be. Everybody's got their own shit going on. Like gauntlets, can't use it. Sell those. About 4 plat. Bird, nah. Can't use that either. Alright. That. Destroy that. Only I can make money from these. Oh, this just gives me too many stats. Alright, yeah. My Gloomsteel Axe is also gone. You're gonna destroy you. Head, face, neck, shoulders. Alright, so this goes into armor. Wait, mana and endurance. Don't need that. That could be sold. I'm just plotting on Rerk. Check stream topics for more details. See, the problem is, Chroma would join me for that. Oh, there's a ad running right now, so maybe Chroma can't hear me. You're the main dude. Alright. They're currently killing him, so it'll be a minute. Let's see what we get. Nothing I can't use. Hmm. Guess that's fire resistance and 1 point stamina. It's not bad. 6 AC is pretty good. I think 6 AC. Nope. Is better. Never mind. It's crap. Ah, okay, back from the advertisement. Yeah, Croman, go look at stream topics and tell me if that is something you would want to be into. Will you become a pillar man with me? Oh man, I wonder if he's gonna be able to make it. His mercenary is not tanking, and he's taking a shitload of damage. Better go help him. Run, I can't pull him off you. Now we wait for a little bit. I think I could take on this guy. Shouldn't be that bad, and I got my healer with me. This is gonna be nice. I'll be done with this area, and I can go to Crescent Reach, do the weird little quest to get my upgraded weapon, and start the real grind of the game, where there are no quests, unless I really, really want to do them. I think as what everybody says is just grind. It's more fun. The questing kind of is ass. Especially some of the older quests where it's, hey, you don't have a quest log. Good luck. This quest text will never pop up again. You are just going to have to remember. One day this giant monstrosity will spawn, and then I shall kill him again. Nothing shall stop my murderous rage. Oh. There he is. Crenshin. That's his name. Now you die. Oof, this guy hurts. There we go. Now the damage is coming out. My disarm's up to 30 now. Hell yeah. This is way easier than I thought it would be. My healer hasn't lost any mana. I'm tearing this thing down in record time for me. Yay! And I dinged. Now you want to fight. Fine. Don't join the fight. Good. This way, probably avoid fights and get out of here. Alright. Now I can leave. go over to here, I can turn in an item. I don't think I get anything useful, but it is just something nice to do. Ranger, Paladin, Warrior, Cleric, Wizard, Necromancer, Rogue. Berserker. Right. This, C2. It is crap. You don't even have Berserker tomes. Alright. Well, that's done. Uh, is it? No. Okay, so that way to that. No, I want to go. Yeah, let's do the weapon quest, which means I gotta go up. This way. Give me a belt. You. Ooh. I have an option now. Magic damage 1. Piercing damage. Okay, doesn't do any magic damage. The gives me a lot of dex. That one gives me a lot of dex too. This gives me strength. Gives me a bunch of mana. Oh. Wait, strength. Okay, no, they do give me strength. What am I thinking? I mean, the axe might be the best. Endurance, mana, HP. All the same. This is one magic damage, which could be very handy. But I also really just want the spear, because spears are cool. Yeah, we're gonna take the spear. My slashing is already pretty high. Spear. Upgrade. A nice upgrade. Noise. There we go. Down. Hey. Let's go to the plane of knowledge and get skill tomes and a better mercenary. This is not the way to the plane of knowledge. This way. Dismiss you because I don't need you no more. Right. Oh, that's way nicer. I need to remember that keybind. Shift B is the way to go. Oh, shit. What are you doing over here? Hey, Lope, how's it going? How was your thing? I hope that went well. Ongoing. Yeah. Seeing as I was left to my own devices today, I just had an itch to play some EverQuest, and that's what I'm doing. Started up a new character, rolled a Berserker, and I am beating the shit out of everything. Here to the Soulbinder. I just need to remember where the Berserker trainer is. believe it is this way. Yeah, look at that, Berserker tomes right there. Leg strike, steel axe. These axe components are expensive. I think that's all here. I should do the special button. Haha, I learned. Control C, nope, Alt C, there we go. Aims a blunt axe at your opponent's legs, causing the slower movement. Alright. Take that. Put that there. Take that. Place that. Just need to keep crafting axes right now. Oh, I need basic axe components. Damn it. Let's have axe components. I are smart. Axe components by stack 100. Ah, okay, that's how you do it. Well, that's good to know. I'll throw these other components into the bank. We'll get ourselves a waifu healer. This way to the bank. There. Well, things I just don't need to hold on to anymore. Go High Elf. Freeman, give me a healer. Probably I'm using the most efficient healing to balance. Go, waifu attained. Wilana. Has a funky looking ant eater thing. I like it. This is really nifty. I dig it. It's jiving with me. Oh, why is this game always so nice and relaxing to play? Oh, yes, Lope. You would be happy to know that Piero is planning my demise. If you wish to learn more, go to the stream topics in the Discord. Like, you make it sound bad trying to get you right for Hot Guy Summer. Listen, I know you. I know your evil ways. You cannot fool me. Let's get this cave bear. I've been told I'm the nicest person ever on a few occasions, yet I have a button specifically to tell you to fuck off. So what does that say?
My ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Fuck you, Lope. One squat. There we go. I do need to invest and get some more emotes. That'll be at some point. We'll see how much money I owe the tax first. That is a red bear. Fight that right now. He would probably win in the long run. What am I doing on skills? Sting? What am I looking for? I'm looking for disarm. Below average. 41 out of 60. Alright. That's not bad. So, for all that's here, now let me get your guys' opinions on stuff. I do want to finish up Octopath Traveler. I don't know if I will pick up 2 immediately. Uh, Honestly, I probably won't pick up Octopath Traveler 2 immediately. I'll give that some time to breathe, because I'm not actually a huge fan of the combat, even though I do like turn-based. The weird Rubik's Cube kind of combat system that's kind of shoved in there really is off-putting to me. But, let me know what other games you guys would like to see, because I kind of also want to play, Shining Force for you guys, because that's one of my favorite games. And then there's also, I got a couple of ones that I've had. Dust and Elysian Tale. Is that the platformer one? I think I have that. I played a very little bit of it. That could be one. But it's also, I have, like, 2 Worlds, which is something that I actually found my original discs of that. I'm like, oh, I never fucking played this game. Yeah, Metroidvania game. Yeah, I could do that. I'm down for Shining Force. I may pull you into that one, Lope, because there are a lot of people with a lot of voices I gotta do. And I don't want to do that alone. Dude, let me tell you, Shining Force is the shit. I have one, I have two. They have a dungeon crawler out, which I think was the original game, which was Shining in the Darkness. I've never played that, but I think I have that on Steam. If you're okay with old games, Britannia 1 and 2 collection is on Switch. Don't have a Switch. Well, I do have a Switch, but I don't have a way to record on the Switch. But I do have Gridania 2 that I have been playing through by myself that I keep picking up every couple months. That'd be something I wouldn't mind doing again. I haven't played 1. I'll have to see if I can find that, but I did grab 2. Because 2 is pretty awesome. And I think one of the great things about 2, it's like if you take Chrono Trigger's combat and made it 3D, and they did that very well. Another game that was really close to that was one of the original Star Oceans. If I could ever figure out which one it was and then see if I can get that emulated, that's the one I want to do. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that somebody's also doing Legend of Dragoon as a PC remaster port. Like, there are fans doing this. I need to remember to look that up and grab it. That's another game that was fucking amazing. Oh man, now I want to look up another game. Another game that I played and I think I beat, but it was a pretty fun RPG on the PlayStation 2? Ah, there it is. Legend of Legaia. I'll have to see where I can find that one. That was a good one. Well, it's a vastly different game. It's a lot more grindy, but it's really fun. Might be biased because I played it a lot as a kid, but I like it. And nothing wrong with that. But yeah, look up Legend of Legaia. That's one that I may try and pick up again. Well, not again, but play for you guys, because that was a really good one. I also got the original Final Fantasy VII I could do. And honestly, I don't know if I want to get the remake of 7. I haven't seen anything on it, but I've heard... Like, it's not a one-to-one of the game, but it's kind of like a retelling, and I don't know if all the story beats are there. And my brother brought up a very interesting point. If they keep Eris alive, it kind of ruins the game. In waiting, boring, they give it the Kingdom Heart treatment and release all the... they're hoping they release it all as a collection. Yeah, that'd probably be best to wait for. Yeah, that's a list of games that I want to play on stream because I think they're some of the best games out there, and they're all turn-based RPGs, and I love them to death. Also, if I can get my hands on a copy of Final Fantasy VI, that's one of the few Final Fantasies I haven't played, and I heard very good things about 6. I don't know if there's a Steam port of it or not. Ooh, what is this? Crude combatant shovel? What does that go on? It's all symbol replaceable. Is that just like a really shitty weapon I can put on? it's it goes into my range section. I have that sitting on my shelf, never played it. I found it in a retro game store for cheap for like 10 years. Damn. I mean, Piero, you might be sitting on a gold mine right now. Because some of the old SNES games are selling for fucking bank. I think my brother was telling me, like, Chrono Trigger right now is probably $700. Final Fantasy 4 or 2, depending on which cartridge you have, that's probably like a couple thousand. Oh, not the SNES re-release on the PS1. Yeah, like Strike works. Nice. Alright. Well, I think this is a good point to stop. I got some buffer experience on my character. We leveled up from 1 all the way up to 12 today, so that was really good. I'll probably play this guy off and on whenever I have some free time and feel like just relaxing in some EverQuest. Uh, this will probably be sparse whenever I make them. I will upload these to YouTube. So, I mean, for those watching on YouTube, if you like chilling out, watching some EverQuest, and listening to my half-ass commentary, go ahead and give a like. Or dislike. Give me engagement. It's awesome. As for everybody else, I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. Hope you all had fun. If you're new here and enjoying what you're seeing in the conversations, you can go ahead and join the community Discord. There's a link down below. It's called Band of the Lion. Everybody's welcome to join and come be a nerd with us. Should probably sleeping up for 20 hours. Go to sleep, dude. You need to stop like butting in with horrible things like that. Like, oh, I need to go take my medicine to live. Oh, have the plague that's slowly killing me. Go take care of yourself. Go sleep. Where the fuck was I? We're gonna raid out. Who are we gonna raid to? I don't know. Let's see. We got somebody playing some Pal World, somebody playing some Final Fantasy 11, XCOM 2, Lethal Company, Pico Park. I don't even know what Pico Park is. That sounds creepy. Let's see. Anybody else? Have a good night, Piero. Somebody playing some Halo Reach. Yeah, let's go. Let's raid Avi. They're doing some Deep Rock Galactic. I can spell their name. Here we go. Alright, should be back tomorrow. It might be some more Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. It could be some Octopath Traveler. We will see. Hope to see you guys next time. Love you. Go ahead and give Avi some good love when you get in there. Big old scree. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.